Cool. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this training. We're recording it so that more people can see it. We're both part of the XR legal support team, and our role, we'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, some of the stuff we're going to talk about includes things like your rights at a protest, what you might be kind of allowed to do, not allowed to do as such. We're not going to enforce anything, obviously. We're not there to do that. We're just here to inform you of the risks and the legal kind of consequences of any action that you take. It's not kind of a full list of, we don't go into like a full list of everything that might happen at a protest or anything, but we do cover it to quite a comprehensive level, but not a fully kind of comprehensive level. So yeah, we might use like terms and phrases that you're not familiar with. If terms like that come up that you're not familiar with, either feel free to Google them afterwards or email us at xr-legal at riseup.net, and we can help clarify anything that you have questions on. And yeah, that kind of applies more generally as well. If you have any other questions to like the law, like protesting, more specifically the law at protests, then feel free to get in touch and we'll do our best to respond quickly. Just a bit of a disclaimer before we go into it. We will often be talking about things that the police should do and like what they're supposed to do, but it's quite different. So what they should do and what they're supposed to do is different to what they actually do in practice. So it's just important to bear that in mind. Any of the following, it's not legal advice in any way. We're not lawyers. We're just people part of the legal support team. But yeah, this kind of presentation's been written in like working with like lawyers and like other people who've got lots and lots of experience with protest related law. But yeah, just to clarify, we aren't lawyers. And yeah, none of the following is legal advice. The last thing that we'll say before actually getting into it is the law affects different people in different ways. So depending on who you are, the law, could affect you in different ways. And what we mean by that is we've often heard of like things like police racism, transphobia in police, homophobia, lots and lots of other stuff as well. But that's just to name a few. So it's just important to be aware of that and bear that in mind when looking through this training.